I think I'm alone now. The beating of my heart is the only sound. There you go, you were asking for it, Tyler. Welcome to Mild Fuzz TV Live, an impromptu movie watching stream, because my plans for the evening evaporated. So, because of that, I did have some editing to do. I've still got a chunk of the next ace to edit, but I have been working and watching and or editing or recording things since I got up, basically, barring dinner time. So I am going to now take a relaxing evening and, you know, watch some movies. I assume you fell asleep, Tyler, during Hill the other night. But you'd already seen it, so it wasn't like you missed anything. Oh. Hey, Cindy. Welcome. Welcome. Before I get started with the movies, I'm working on the Octoberthon score sheet, which is something that I've done for a few years now. I'm just changing a couple of the bonuses. Oh, I forgot I did that thing last year. That's a fun idea. Zombie, vampire, slasher, ghost slash demon, werewolf, found footage. Remake. I didn't get a notification, but was luckily watching your emergence video. Yeah, I'm not. I think YouTube sometimes like penalizes you if you've had too many things go up, and we had like 4 videos go up today, so I think it's intentionally not sending out notifications. Unfortunately, I did tweet it this time, suspecting that might be the case. Basically, if Renegade's not already said hello before I get here, then I suspect that the notifications didn't go. that's my system. So we'll give people a chance to filter in a little bit. Got to click that bell though. I don't know if that still get affected, but got to ding that bell if you want all notifications. Yeah, this looks fine. What movies are on the slate tonight? Well. I was thinking, looking at my list and seeing what's available on what services. Basically, I was thinking the Transfiguration and They Look Like People. Now they're both, I think, a bit more serious and maybe slow, as opposed to sort of, you know, like actiony werewolf movies or whatever. But I got to watch the serious ones too. So now that is the plan, I think. I've got a few options though. There's the Nightmare or the Nachtmare from German, which is on US Prime. Most of my list is available somewhere. There's a couple that are only available in one place though, annoyingly, but honestly I think this is good to go. Oh, that works, okay. I'll do is I'll make a copy. And we'll call it 20. You're right, by the way, PCs is on Shudder. Cool. Cool. There we go. And I'll make a copy again, one that can be shared so people can download it should they want to. And there's my personal one that I can fill in. Beautiful. How are you guys anyway? Share. Get shareable link. Can view. Yes. And presumably can make a copy for themselves to edit, I think. Yeah. You can have a look at that if you want, guys. But this is... actually, what do you get when you click on that? You had a 3-hour nap. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. Okay, cool. Well, to eat sushi today, day made. Never had sushi. I don't think I'd like it. I don't know if I like rice plenty, but the other contents might not do much for me. Got that saved to fill out later. We'll try to keep the score posted on the stream if others do it too. Yeah, you guys can join in. I like to try and up my score. Admittedly, because I'm focusing on movies from this decade, I'm going to be probably not getting as many points. Like all the bonuses for the decades, I probably won't get outside of the current one. But because usually I'll get all the bonuses for like the 80s, maybe the 70s through to the present decade, because it's really easy to fill those all in. But yeah, so I'll see how it goes. For me this year, it's just about filling in gaps for the decade as opposed to actually going for the best possible bonuses. But still hoping for a decent performance. Filch is a great pick. Maybe I'll get through my list of movies for this decade quicker than I think, and I'll end up having time to do other stuff before the end of the month. Maybe focus on some directors, because even Filchy for me, like I could easily get 5 Filchy movies I've not seen before. Easily. I mean, we just did Manhattan Baby recently, and I'd never seen that. I never even heard of that. I'm like, oh shit, it's Filchy. It's a Filchy movie. What the happen? Dee 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 dee. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, cool. So I got that ready. Little bit of work done. Let's go and have a look at some things. Oh. Notifications on things. Keith liked the Star Trek early access post. That already has. I'll just click on the bell and see what they are, because could be an old thing that's been. Okay. The vote for the next already cancelled that's going to be exclusive to Patreon will be up soonish. I've held it back a little bit, given when we first said, just because Firefly is a little behind. Looks like the Ghost Rider show is dead in the water. I can't say I'm that upset. I'm good. There's so much superhero stuff now that, like, you do kind of have to start to pick and choose a little bit. It's a little bit too tiring to keep up with all of it. And if it came out and it was great, then sure, I'll watch it because it's just good. But I can't be getting excited for every little thing now. I mean, hell, even stuff I should care about, like you know, Jeffrey Wright maybe being Gordon in the next Batman. Like, that's a fine bit of casting, but you know, we've cast these roles so many times now that I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, we'll see if it happens. Oh, sometimes about it. Start interesting. Was that the one that was going to be on Hulu? It might have been, yeah. What's this breaking news? Kevin Feige pitched a new Star Wars film to Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy. Disney head Bob Iger, studio co-chairman Alan Horn, and Alan Bergman. Not much, rude boy. I posted a score sheet for anyone who wants to take part in the Octoberthon festivities. A little bit up if you want to scroll. But I haven't started anything yet. Letting people filter in a little bit. Yeah, so Feige's pitched a Star Wars movie. That's interesting. Maybe he'll come and do something universal light. I don't know, probably not. Oh my god, damn I. Send in my top 50 horror movies, but I made an error with one film. Can I tell you the error here? It's only for the one film. Sure. Go on, and I'm going to go and glance at it since you've told me you've sent it. Oh, I won't be clicking anything in this email. Netspend try to tell me I've got a card on the way. Oh, thank you. Interesting. I wrote the Blob, the 1950 version, but I really meant the 1988 version. Okay. I'm sure I can correct that. But la di da di da di da da da. Oh my god. Yeah, I've only seen the 58 version. I've never seen the 80s one. I do enjoy the Steve McQueen one though. Netflix wants me to watch a sci-fi movie called Time Trap. I have not heard of it. I sense it may be pish. A version stars Kevin Dillon. I wouldn't say that's an upgrade. It's way gorier. It was in the 80s, I'd expect it to be. The 50s one's very, well, 50s. A professor enters a cave and goes missing. Some of his students came looking for him and get trapped in the cave as well. A few seconds in the cave equals a year outside. Okay, so it's basically just like Interstellar, but you didn't have to travel into like a space and go near a black hole to achieve it. 80 versions worth of watch is a very 80s gory film. Yeah, I'd probably like it. There's no reason why I've not seen it before. It's just not, you know, it was never on TV back when I used to browse TV channels, and as we learned in Interstellar, yes, as Matt keeps telling us. Dear. Right, so I've got right. I am shocked we're already at 4 bonus bits. Turned out to be the best idea I ever had. Bonus bits are just deleted scenes that have been on Patreon. Of just tangents that had nothing to do with whatever we're talking about. But there's already 4 of them, and I mostly blame Tara. Mostly. Street Trash is peak 80s horror. Oh yeah, we've done our streams on Street Trash. And I wasn't taking you seriously, for the record. But everyone has to remember the penis scene. Or a cock catch, as one might call it. La 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 la. The old flying penis. It's as if that's a totally normal thing that everyone is used to seeing. There's actually another Blob film from 1972 called Beware the Blob. It's directed by Larry Hagman, who played J.R. Ewing in Dallas. It's more of a horror comedy, but it does have some scary moments. I wasn't familiar with this one. And bizarrely, the only thing I know about Dallas is Who Shot JR, so amusingly that's the character you brought up. Not that I know Who Shot JR, but that, you know, Who Shot JR was a big thing. It was a question in the zeitgeist at one point. Best part about it is that they had 3 different prosthetics of varying sizes for close-ups and long shots. Yeah, that sounds about right. There was because when I watched it a couple of years ago for Screams, it was in HD, and in some of the long shots, you could clearly see it looked a bit less penis-like. Well, that took the charm away from it, of course. Because of course not. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 dun 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 dun. I know, I'll start humming songs at you in a minute. Oh dear. Out of curiosity, Rude Boy, did you get a notification for the stream? Because the others didn't. Well, I don't know if Tyler did actually, but Cindy certainly didn't. And I think it's because I posted too many videos today. But there was a backlog of stuff to go up. I had the Star Trek to go up. I had the Deuce and the Righteous Gemstones and Our Boys and then Emergence, all basically in one day. By the time I finished recording last night, it was too late to put anything up. I.e., it was time for me to go to sleep. Hey Caster, welcome to the stream. Then I just sent my subscriptions at the right time. Yeah, figured. Headshot Jar was a big thing, but the second biggest thing was that several scenes were made obsolete when it was revealed to be a dream. Oh yeah, I think I've heard of this as well, actually. Yeah. Ah, you've clicked the bell, Rude Boy. Yeah, Tyler, click the bell. What the hell, man? I'm kidding. Yes. Yeah, so the plan for movies tonight is They Look Like People, which is on Prime. And if we do a second one, the Transfiguration, which is on Shudder. So that's the plan for tonight. I'm just giving people a chance to filter in since the regular notifications didn't seem to go out, annoyingly. But we'll get started soon. RoboCop 1987 is overrated. I disagree, but that's fair. First time watches for me in either movie. Yeah, me too. I'll just get the point. I've actually seen this movie. Really? Rude Boy coming in with some uh Florida woman strikes again. Florida woman sneaks into camel exhibit and bites its balls. I was not expecting to read that today. I wish I could be surprised, but I'm not. Hey, every time I've watched RoboCop growing up, I've liked it more and more. I've found more in that film with each time. But why are we talking about RoboCop exactly, Caster? You seem very hell bent on talking about RoboCop for some reason when no one mentioned it. If I recall correctly, I think I get like parts of it. That is a stunning endorsement, Rude Boy. Well, apparently she bit his balls to make the camel get up because the camel sat on top of her. So this was an attempt to get him to move. Good to know. Hell of a story. Castor Troy. Oh, is that Nicholas? I mean, I can see the photo of Nicholas Cage. Is that Nicholas Cage's character from Face Off? It's been a while. I have to admit, I was never into Face Off as a movie. I always preferred Con Air as a Nick Cage 90s action movie. Or even The Rock. One of Michael Bay's few watchable movies. Although that said, I don't know if that still holds up. Con Air I know I had fun with because I watched it a few years ago. Still think I'd just wait for death instead of biting a camel's balls. I think that's a fair... So it's a fair statement to make. Yeah, Con Air's got those guitar riffs. Cage was in a lot of movies around that same time. Like he was in like Snake Eyes and stuff like that. He was in like a lot of. You know, he was definitely fitting into kind of a genre at the time. Not that they're all the exact same, but you're queued up. Cool, cool. Yeah, we'll get started soon. I might not bother with the couch tonight. I may just be lazy and not get more comfortable. Alright. Alright. They look like people I think we'll do first, yeah. Gotta take the dog out really quick, no worries. What movie was it? Oh, the first one we're doing? They Look Like People, which is on Prime. They look like people. Do 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 do. I'll get the page up. Directed by Perry Blackshear or Blackshear? Probably Blackshear. That sounds more like a name. Starring McLeod, or sorry, McLeod Andrews. I should say that name right. I'm Scottish. Oh, I just got a really Scottish name wrong. I am forever embarrassed. McLeod Andrews, Evan Dumichel, Margaret Ying Drake. Interesting. You're the worst with names. I am. I don't try to hide it. Hey Sheldon. I moved my cursor over the timeline of the film and I'm remembering more. I won't spoil anything, but I do recall liking it overall. I think I may have had a few issues, but overall the journey is good. That was good to hear. Firefly. What you doing? What you doing, Firefly? Yes, welcome Sheldon to the stream. If you would like to join us for a movie on Amazon Prime, you may. Have I ever watched They Live? I have seen They Live. It's been a while, admittedly, but yeah, I've seen They Live. I'm all here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. And that insane Roddy Piper, Keith David fight scene. The show Emergence was just like that one with the people from the future that drowned. Oh yeah, I remember that. The Crossing, I think that was called. I never actually watched that, but watching the Big Brother finale. You knock yourself out, Sheldon. You knock yourself out. I put my headphones on. Ow. And we'll just let Tyler get back. Oh, Rude Boy loves to bring up his mask. Dog is peed and popcorn's in the microwave. Yeah. I do have a few Pringles left. I had some Pringles earlier today. What's up, Firefly? Hmm? You just want some love. They look like people first. Yep, that's the first one. We're going to do it. Where's the top 50 of all time? Reveal episodes scheduled. The plan is to record it this weekend. So assuming that goes all to plan, because Tara's going to be kind of co-driving that. Mainly just so someone's there to kind of react, because obviously I'll know what the answers. Well, not the answers, but I'll know what the list is because I'll have done all the numbers. In fact, I already have done all the numbers. I don't have many left, and I feel bad because I didn't want to finish the whole tin in one day, but I have prawn cocktail flavor Pringles. And when's the top 50 horror episode? Top 50 horror episode will be in the last week of October, because the deadline for the list is the 20th, and then we'll be doing probably a two-part results. That said, though, if we do the movie one, the regular movie one, and it ends up being quick and only one episode, then me and Tim will have to do something else to fill an episode, so we hit all numbers. I like Midsummer a lot. It's definitely not for everyone, but it's a very unique horror film. Even if I mean, obviously it's taken inspiration from like Wicker Man and stuff like that, but I'm gonna have a look, Red Boy, just to see if I go all cinema police on you. Go watch Joker opening night. Yeah, I don't know when I'm seeing Joker. I'm not like super excited about it or in like a huge rush. Hmm. Okay, I wouldn't normally include 23 myself, but I can't argue with it. It kind of is. I just never think of it as a horror movie. Nothing I dispute too much yet. That's an interesting pick. Oh, fan of that movie at number 40. Interesting. Yeah, there's nothing there I'd really dispute as horror, to be honest. Admittedly, The Blob is one where I would always veer and call that a science fiction film more than a horror, but I mean, doesn't mean it can't be on both lists. And number 44. There's a documentary about the making of number 44 coming out soon about the subtext, which is debated if it was intentional or not. That's weird. It says jazz chat's disconnected on YouTube. What does that mean? I'm still streaming, but I'm just not getting messages anymore for a minute. What for refresh? Oh, it's back. They all just came in at the same time. I got like 5 comments at once. That was weird. Is Carl the most difficult to talk into watching something? Yeah. Tim's pretty easygoing, so is Tara. Yeah, Connor's the one who's like. Did you see the new El Camino trailer? I'm trying to avoid it, but people keep posting gifs on Tumblr. I've not seen it. I don't need to see it. It's a Breaking Bad follow-up. I'm going to watch it. I feel like Tim would agree to 98% of things. Yeah, Tim's disagreement rate, like even I'll ask him to do something really, really, really bad, and he'll just sort of go, "Damn, we need to do that. All right." What's your favorite all-time horror? Easy answer. It's Halloween. Halloween's amazing. It's the quintessential horror film. Me and Tim did a top 100 horror movies a couple of years ago. An Octoberthon. It's a 4-part series, so obviously there's a couple of years have passed, so I might have seen more movies now, but you can go see what my top 100 horror movies was, if you want. I told you, Tyler. If Renegade wasn't here at the start, it means no notifications went out. Welcome, Renegade. I enjoy the movie Red Boy. It's not my favourite, though. My favourite's actually another sequel. Which I'm sure you've heard me say before. I don't want to give away what franchise it is. I know Tyler pays attention to these things. Stocks my letterbox. I will say this. I watched the movie. Did I mention 40? I don't know. Let me go back and look at it. I did. I did. I didn't hate it. I wouldn't say I liked it though either. Had some silly elements. Tim hated it though. Tim hated that movie. That's actually one of the few times I can think of where Tim was far more negative than me. What are we doing right now? We're about to watch a movie on Prime called They Look Like People. And chatting, obviously, as well. Enough Pringles for now. No, you can leave. Thank you. Quite bouncing pieces of popcorn off my dog's nose, and as she tries to catch them. That's pretty funny. How late am I? Don't know. 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I've been sitting chatting for a bit. I will repost the Octoberthon score sheet in the chat. Something I've been doing for a few years with other people. Should anyone else want to try and get points during October? Download your own copy of it so you can fill it in. I should probably explain it a little bit actually, just in case anything's not obvious. Oh, thanks, Caster Troy. Super chat. Not much, but hope it helps you out, Pete. No, every little matters. So thanks very much, Caster. Which puts you at the top of the list. In fact. And kicks off Rude Boy. So thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Pete, how many times a month for our lists? No, not for your lists. This is something else for watching movies, Renegade. Um, yeah. Thanks again, Caster. How many times a month do you get a comment on a video complaining that your review isn't the actual movie? A couple times a month. Far more than it should reasonably be expected. When the word review is in the title, and usually on the thumbnail, depending on what the thing is. Well, what I was doing for my list, when I was bouncing back and forth on whether or not to describe Alien as a horror film, I'd count Alien. I think Alien belongs to be on a horror movie list. Wait, hold on. When they're both sci-fi, I think Alien equally belongs to be on a sci-fi list. But Aliens I wouldn't put on a horror list, even though there's obviously elements of horror in it. I saw the comment you posted on Twitter. That person was a moron. Well, there's been a few of them. I don't even know which one you're talking about, Renegade, because I've posted a couple of those comments on Twitter. Is there an easy way to do this? Right, hold on. Yep, that's an easy way to do it. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to explain a thing. Oh, you can even get me up here. Oh, I need to turn the camera down though. Oh, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Have I got anything up here actually I don't want you guys to see? I don't think so. I think I've been good about it. Yeah, so the way this works is that you get 10 points for a new movie that you watch. And by new, it just means new to you, a first time watch. You get 5 points for a rewatch and 3 points for a horror comedy, right? So if you put a movie in there, blah 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 blah, movie in here, blah 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 blah, right? Whatever. So that'd be 2 movies. So that would mean in the new bit here you've got 20 points because you've got 2 of them, right? So it does your total for you automatically. But let's say you watch 5 movies from a decade, you get a bonus of 50, so you'd put 50 in the bonus. Right, so that would give you a bigger total. These other ones, so for the yellow ones up here, you have to watch one of each thing. So you have to do all 5 of these to get a bonus. For a decade, you do 5 in one decade for a bonus. For the subgenres down here, 5 in one subgenre for a bonus. And then similar thing down here with the director. You could get to pick the directors though. But if you watch 5 movies from the same director, you get a bonus for that director. Really straightforward. Really straightforward. But let me fix this now before people copy it with these values. That's the idea. Alright. Wonder what he's posting about. Oh, well, that's a shock. It's about Star Wars. Say something to Streamlabs. I don't know if it'll come up on the screen, but I should get an email, if nothing else. I did get an email there. Thanks very much, Rude Boy. Which puts Rude Boy to the top of the list. With the $5, not a super chat, just a direct donation, but thank you very much. People being nice tonight. Certainly not. Oh, is this because you bumped off the list? Damn, I can't just copy and paste it. I can copy the chat from chat. So AFJ is getting bumped. Alright, there we go. Boom. It almost feels more competitive. now that people are actually being bumped off the bottom, it feels a little bit more competitive. Dear. How many is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 slots on the screen. Pete, next month can you add a Screams After Midnight travel mug to the store? Let me go see if that's an option. It probably is, but I'll add it right now, so it's there. If I can do it. Designs. Screams After Midnight. There's a Conscious Multiverse one. Okay, in that case there will be a design. Name. I'm confused. Where's my... Edit. Oh, there you go, product selection. They've changed the menu a little bit. I got confused for a second. Oh, the dog bandana is there though. Okay. Accessories. Oh, they've added a jar. You can get a mason jar now. Oh dear. Travel mug. I don't know how good the color options are for it, but I'm happy to add it to the list. Yeah, I was editing Ace earlier. The Terminator Salvation one that's going up for patrons, which will now be tomorrow, is a pretty chunky one. And passionate at that. Alright, so if I go to store, it should be there. Mugs and drinkware. Oh, it's not there yet. Wait, is there no black mug for the main logo? That's weird. I wonder if there's an alternate mug that has black as an option, because our main logo looks good on black, not necessarily on blue or red. Whereas Colors in the Multiverse obviously looks good in blue. It doesn't seem to have appeared yet, but it could just be a delay. I'll refresh and see what happens. Oh, it's there now. Okay. It's there. Okay. Travel mug added. Alright, beautiful. All right, I think we're about ready to watch a movie then, right? I get my headphones on. All right, I am paused at 0. You guys should do the same. We are watching They Look Like People on Amazon Prime. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1 and press play. As per usual, if there's some titles at the start, I'll read them out loud so you can make sure you're in sync as we go a little bit. Mummy Dearest. Is that the one? Is that the German one about the two boys? If it is, I've seen it. No, that's Good Night Mummy. I've not seen Mummy Dearest then. It's Good Night Mummy I'm thinking of. Okay. Alright. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Nothing to read out, it's just the back of a head. No wire hangers. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. That sounds notable. A little bit darker. They look like people. And finally some proper audio so that I knew that I was getting sound. I get the choice not to start quietly, but I like the tone so far. You're a mountain, Pete. Thank you. You're a river, Tyler. This is an awkward pair of friends. I like how this movie feels so far. There's a clear directorial style immediately. Yeah, I'm okay. Very good. Been a busy day. Put up like 4 or 5 videos today. A lot of editing. You make your lady friends sleep on a camping mat? Isn't the idea to have them in the same bed as you? I've had it all wrong. Hey, I'm Jim Halpert from 10 years ago. Don't be a. That's intense stare at the mirror saying, don't be a bitch. I think the friend might be a serial killer. Very possibly. You should ask her if she's heard about the multiverse. I feel like the twist here, if I was making this movie, is that the weird guy would actually turn out to be the one who's normal, and he's actually investigating um, his friend here, who he suspects is just given the base of the title and the premise of the movie is that his friend's the monster or whatever. Tyler does that speech to himself every morning. Uh, I'm into this so far. Actually, I think it's been a solid opening. I'm intrigued. Just enough tone, enough style to keep it feeling something. Tyler, you are not a bitch. You're only a bitch if you let yourself be a bitch. I like his friend's trousers fit him. Okay, as a man with a hairy back, I was offended by that scene, but I do think it's really funny that he got his friend to shave his back for him. If it's important, she'll text. Answer the phone, you douchebag. I ain't shaving Connor's back. I don't want mine shaved, I'll tell you that much. Ambulance? What? Peter would accidentally cut the ginger. Oh, your back, Connor. She don't mean your neck. I'll do your neck as well. EMTs are perverts. Did you just see that? That's a weird prejudice to have. Only if I can use a proper, old school blade. The big razor blade. They look like people, Bob. I think that was sarcastic, buddy. I think she was actually wanting to kiss, but mm. I don't know, about a number or so, Bob. We're 12 minutes or so into the movie. We're 15 minutes or so into the movie. Yeah, we're 12 minutes and 45 seconds in, for the record. Which is easy. Well, not exactly between, but it's. Rude Boy wins. He's closer. Whoa. Okay. As long as you're in sync with me, it doesn't really matter if you guys all mismatch. I don't know how you're ahead of me, though. If you click play at the right time. Is that a dream? Or. Interesting. Just guessing. That deep voice. Holy shit. Yeah, this voice sounds great over headphones. Just one dude casually standing over another dude while he sleeps. Nothing weird about this. The second I plugged him in, the voice stops. Maybe you'll get a second phone call though, Tyler. I'm spying on him. I honestly can picture Pete watching Tim sleep. No one else, just Tim. I feel like Tim would watch me sleep more than I would watch him sleep, but that's. Well, Tim clutches Brahms against his chest. Is that a peanut butter jelly sandwich? I don't approve. Vile. Hey guys, 6 days till the Octoberthon. Who said that? Peanut butter on its own is great. Peanut butter and chocolate especially is phenomenal. Hello. This guy is so Jim Halpert. Just one movie tonight? No, maybe two. See how I feel at the end of this one. If we do a second one, it'll be the Transfiguration. Be the ocean. Feel the trees. Sway with the wind. Well, this one so far. Maybe Renegade. Let me. It says 2016 on my file, but you're a fail. Oh, it was fire. I thought it said fail. What's this erotic whispering scene? I need a whisper room for recording. Hey everyone, and welcome to Screams After Midnight. Where does he work exactly? Why does he have a whisper room? I want you to twitch my bird. Yeah, I'm talking about my private parts. You love that reference, Cindy. Don't even lie. Do you know what? This is a weird way for two people to like start a relationship off, but it's kind of working in a weird way. As opposed to I really like the multiverse. Are you into multiverse theory? I did see the guest. I enjoyed the guest. Wasn't it? Oh, the voice. No worries, Bob. Have fun. Man, I feel bad for the main dude. His crazy friend is building a torture room in the basement. Are you one of the blessed, Pete? Goddamn right I am. That was Connor trying to play basketball. This is my ball. No one can take my ball away from me. It's my ball. Lobby Wars? What is happening? Is this how guys are supposed to bond? Because I don't think I've done any of this. Lobby Wars and then that whatever that gauntlet thing was. Do you have kids? Do I see some Blobby Wars, Pete? Not really. I think I'm good. That was effective. That little dream was effective. Deep voice man again? Oh, hey, Tara. We were watching a movie called They Look Like People. Whoa, okay. I'm digging this movie. This is working for me. Is that supposed to sound creepier, Tara? Must be ours. How dare you? How dare you? I can like fun stuff. Are you also vulnerable to acid? I'm getting suspicious. I think I am vulnerable to acid. Yes, Tyler. I am. Do you know what this is actually reminding me of a little bit in a weird way? Is Primer. The voice, some of the voiceover stuff is giving me the Primer tone. Go, yeah. Firefly, be quiet. I've seen It Comes at Night. Yeah, Primer. You've seen Primer, Tara. Remember the diagrams? You got very confused. Also, the fact that it's about two guys, it also feels kind of primary. It looks better than Primer though. Still feels low budget, but it looks like a real movie. Is that the one where the Harlan villains go to Mars and farts? Tara, stop it. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Now stop it. Remember the back shaving scene, guys? That was great. Is he crazy or not? That is an excellent question. Well, he just put a nail gun in his mouth, so I'm going. I'm going to go out and say maybe a little bit crazy. Back shaving and blobby wars are a staple to every male relationship. Yeah, I've not been bonding with my male peers like I should be. Apparently. I mean, he's probably crazy, but like the movie might want to swerve us and be like, no, no, there's actually a hint that this might be real. That he's not just psychotic. Connor would never do Blobby Wars. Yeah. Connor doesn't know the meaning of the word fun. If anything, I think it'd be terrifying to start Blobby Wars with Tim, because Tim would probably never want to stop Blobby Wars. It's that one movie where God makes a father and son serial killers. Don't know if I've seen that. Okay, now he's contemplating firing nails at people on the street. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say he's a little bit unstable. Yeah, I've seen Frailty. I don't remember that being the plot of that, but fair enough. Yeah, Bill Paxton's great. I miss Bill Paxton so much. Aliens, Predator 2, Near Dark, The Vagrant, Finger Licking Good. Oh dear. That puts a damper on the relationship. Have we reviewed Frailty yet? We have not. No. Edge of Tomorrow's good. He was a surprise in that, because I've not seen. I didn't know he was going to be in that when I saw it. On the upside, she might feel so sorry for you right now that like the date'll happen. I mean, Hudson got promoted to Edge of Tomorrow. He was really funny in that movie, actually. And what was impressive is that he wasn't being like traditional Bill Paxton. He was being more the, he's the guy that'd be yelling at Bill Paxton in Aliens. Mountains don't cry. That was a nice little reveal. Because we've been hearing these things all movie. That was a nice little reveal. Don't sell him sulfuric acid when he asked that question. We should review it in the Ace. We should. Edge of Tomorrow is such an Ace movie. Time travel? Yeah, I guess it is technically time travel. I would say Groundhog Day esque movies are time travel. Yeah, they're like a specific subgenre of time travel. Yeah, why would you sell someone sulfuric acid after they ask what happens if I put it on my face? Plus, Full Metal Bitch and that. I did the Wolfpack thing. I'm in that. I'm not doing anything. I like the delivery of that. Um, yeah, I lost my job. Money. How much money do you make on sulfuric acid? I can't imagine the profit margins that high. That intense stare at the intercom. Speaking of Wyatt, name the movie where the main character's name is Gary and Wyatt. Well, the characters are named Gary and Wyatt. Oh. Gary and Wyatt. I know, rude boy. I can't think. 80s comedy. 80s comedies aren't much my strong suit. Yeah, I've never seen Weird Science. Good guess, Renegade. How did you ever think of that answer? What the hell? Oh, this is some of Tara's vegan shit they're eating. What is this? It's like veggie paper. Oh, maybe that's a good. I don't know how to describe it, Tara. It was like a green sheet of something with like a sort of. I don't even know. But it looked sort of as if it was made of greens and stuff. But it looked kind of crispy. I don't know. It wasn't a leaf. It looked made. It looked like someone had engineered it. Just like Mama used to make. Ah. Nori? Oh, maybe Nori. Oh god, he's left her alone with him. He's going to throw acid on her or something, isn't he? I'm googling this Nori. Like voices. Oh, I think it is this shit. Good job, Tara. Yeah, Nori. Did I freeze? Just refresh the stream. Did I freeze frame? Okay. Oh no, he's bonding with her. He's bonding, or he's going to kill her maybe, or throw acid at her. Although complaining that the as funny as it is that they have the whole they're weak to acid, they're vulnerable to acid. That's just like saying Oh, vampires are vulnerable to fire. I mean, we all are technically. Just refresh the stream Sunday, maybe. That might fix it. Uh, you eat nori every day, though, Tara. I'm not glossing over that. Is it nice? What does it taste like? Do you put it in sandwiches, or do you just eat it like it's potato chips? They're vulnerable to acid. Move before I hurt you. I love it. It's seaweed, but I get teriyaki flavor. They're crunchy. Okay, I'm intrigued. I mean, I've never eaten seaweed before, but teriyaki flavor does sound intriguing. Oh, Firefly wants it. It's what sushi gets wrapped in. I was actually just saying earlier that I'd never had sushi before. You never show a woman your sulfuric acid collection? I thought everyone did. Oh yeah, it's the first thing I showed them, Tyler. The battle is coming, we need help. He's just handed him a note with his entire philosophy. Fish are friends, not food. How dare you? I don't have an amiibo collection. Oh, he's getting concerned. What did he do to my potential girlfriend? Hmm. Ah, good night, Tara. Oh, I know what amiibos are. Don't you worry. That moment where he said "come on" and got a little bit louder really worked. Like it was just this nice little bit of oomph in the soundtrack. Like I almost jumped. Didn't, but almost. I think he might have lost it. Yeah, why is having a bad day? And he looks it as well right now. Time for another mysterious call. So we're not going to talk about what he did last night, or? Yeah, to make it weird. Oh, that was a bombshell to drop. They're selling it on eBay. have have some axes. It kind of the suicide thing kind of ties into his like whole self help thing that he had going on. Maybe don't threaten the crazy man. You knew it was going to happen. I was I love this running thing where she's actually kind of a badass, and why it just keeps getting messed up. He's one of the soft ones, Pete. Oh, good to know. Renegade. Renegade, stop that right now. Don't need to be talking about men's creamy centres. Should have to specify that. I feel it's going to get very crazy in the last like 5 minutes. That's my guess. There was a battle tonight. Oh. Just the love between two guys. Yeah, why is a kid stuff in the back? Excellent question. Where did this car come from? I love how stylized that thunder sounds. It sounds because it's like through the lens of like his perception. It sounds kind of weird. Yeah, we didn't see that last part. Oh dear. Test them with the acid. The level of trust here. He's basically a saint for even entertaining this. Even if it turns out to be true. Oh god. Yeah. I'm going radio silent for the rest of this. That was a surprisingly happy ending. Well, happy's maybe a stretch, but he didn't murder his friend. Like, it's a happy ending. Well, that was something. We don't know. I think it's intentionally ambiguous if he's ever hurt anyone. I think it's very intentional. He arguably is the only one who gets hurt in the film because he gets punched in the face. Well, I suppose the other girl fell down. Could be deleted scenes. The first review on Amazon is from a social worker who's applauding how accurate the representation of mental illness is. A sequel to this movie is called "It Looks Like Sperm." That's a joke because of incredible amount of sperm, right? Please tell me that's a joke. Uh, I like that. It was good. Yeah, the incubus. Yeah. Yeah, that was oddly a sweet story at the end in terms of like how it overcame. Like it made the fear of what he might do really tense. Like as soon as those lights went out and we just saw him sitting there with the bag over his head, and we were kind of like tense because he might be like something monstrous under there. Um, but when you get the relief that he's not, the relief isn't that he's not an alien. The relief is that he didn't just murder his friend with sulfuric acid, which he almost did. Um, that was a really solid little movie. That was a good low budget movie. That is the sort of movie you look at when you talk about films with almost no money. Just being good through writing and directing and whatnot. Easily the best movie we've watched on stream. Yeah, that might be true. I think yeah, you're right. Actually, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, well, maybe part of them did. But I think you part of want to sort of take it as him like he's taking the chance and hoping that like showing this amount of trust, showing that he is willing to give himself over. Like they essentially save each other during this. Um, Christian by just offering unrelenting trust and like no matter what, and then obviously Wyatt by not going through with it, but there's kind of this weird thing where they clearly need each other at the end. They're both what each other need, as bizarre as that maybe feels after some of the content of the movie. Yeah, he did. That's why he said he didn't pee himself at the end, because he mentioned that he'd pee himself. Yeah, he proved to himself that he wasn't a pussy, essentially. So I'd almost take it it's less less about him like wanting to die, more about him proving that he could be in, like, because a lot of the films about him actually believing in himself and like standing up to something like that. Either way, really well done with how it handled both of the characters at the same time. And yes, I got your Rocky 4 reference, don't worry. Alright, beautiful. Right, I don't think I'm going to watch another movie tonight. The Transfiguration will definitely be one of the ones that's on the cards next time, though. I can try and get a bit of editing done, or just get an earlier night. Did the director indeed? I'm off to look. What else has he done here? Director did The Siren this year. A man searches for the lake for the monster that murdered his husband. Well, the monster falls in love with an unsuspecting visitor. Fantasy movie. Looks kind of horror-esque as well. Yeah, the rating on IMDb is not too hot either. What was it for this one? Yeah, the rating for this on IMDb was only 5.9. So you know what? I'm never going to trust the rating on IMDb for his other movie. I'll just assume that it may be worth watching. Why is that 5.9? People have no taste. I guess same three actors, I think. Oh, pardon me. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, oh, oh. Cindy. Oh, look, the Siren's on Prime. It's listed as just fantasy, but I mean, there's a monster in it. Sounds horror-esque. Maybe we'll have to watch this. Also, it's really funny if I watch a movie called The Siren, given the TV show Siren. Yeah, I may have to watch The Siren. They're inside. Interesting. So you're gonna watch The Siren but watch Halloween instead. Let's see, 2019? Oh, here it is, yeah. Another 2019 movie. I may have to put this on the to-do list on Screams, since it's definitely a horror movie and it's 2019. Whereas The Siren might end up only being, you know, kind of a horror movie. Pete with the 4.5 stars. I had 4, but I may bump it up after I digest it for a bit. No, I think I really liked that. I was really into that from the start. And there was no like grace period either. Like immediately the style kind of caught my eye. Yeah, it was only what, 79 minutes? Brisk, to the point. Did what it needed to do. I'm just going to the Scream scheduling, putting things in. Why isn't the Siren showing up for me? I don't know. What are you searching? Prime? Maybe it was UK Prime that's on. Maybe it's not on US Prime. Let me go double check. Just watch. You have to put in the for sure. Wait, it's not showing up for me this time. Yeah, it must be UK Prime that's on. Sorry. Okay, it's not showing up on US Just Watch at all. So that means it's not on any service, annoyingly. Interesting. That's weird. I guess we get an early release of that. Right. Also, I like that my rating on Letterboxd wasn't up 5 minutes before Tyler was stalking. But yeah, so got another one done tonight. May have a third movie watching night this week. Don't know what night. Definitely not tomorrow for sure, but could be Friday, could be Saturday, could be Sunday. Don't know. If it doesn't happen, then not to worry. We'll be back next week. But there'll probably be another one this week sometime. Saturday. I can't promise that, rude boy. It depends when other things are happening that are not entirely in my control. If I can do Saturday, I'll do Saturday. But hey. Alright guys, I will be off. I will see you guys next time. So thank you very much guys for joining me. Thanks for the donations and super chats that I got tonight. And it has been a pleasure. I'll see you guys next time.